What's going on, guys? How are you? How are you doing? This is Shocks and this is ShocksCapital YouTube channel. Today I want to show you how you can make $500 using forex, and I'm going to show you how to do it, and I'm going to show you the strategy that you need to employ for you to make $500 per day trading forex. Right, so there are two types of people, there are two types of traders, right? Number one, there's a trader who actually trades with $100, right? He has his $100 and is risking 1% on the $100, which is a dollar, right? And at the end of the day, he ends up blowing this account and is left on what? On $0. Then there is trader 2 who actually borrows money, 20,000, and trades with 20,000 that is not his, and the emotions here on the 20k, the emotions will get the best of him and loses the money because he has to pay back the 20,000, and this one doesn't he has money and he has $100, is blowing it because the capital is too low. Here the capital is there, but the pressure to repay this will get you to zero at the end of the day. So what we are trying to do here, we are trying to make $500 without these two models, right? Then there's trader 3 who is going to be making 500 a day because what has he done? He has removed the emotions by detaching himself from the what? From the money. So he has the money that he's trading with, but he's trading with zero risk, 0% risk. So what I need to do is to show you the strategy that you need to employ first, and I'll show you how you can trade with zero risk. And if this is something that interests you, ride with me as I show you what we are going to be doing. So what you need to do is very simple: one time frame, and you're going to be using one chart, and you are going to be trading one strategy, right? So it's one strategy, one time frame, and one chart every day. So what you are going to be doing is you're going to be looking at the NASDAQ, right? So the NASDAQ is an index that shows the performance of the top 100 tech companies in the United States of America. So what you are going to be doing is to follow structure on the M15, and you're going to be trading that, and you're going to be trading from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. my time, which is GMT plus 2, right? So you are going to be doing that. So you are going to be avoiding the US market, the US open. Why? Because most of the times it's just weeks, right? So you need something that is what? That is steady. That is steady. You don't want this weaking and what. So you want to follow market structure, and you want to be trading from 9 to 2, right? CAT, that's Central African time, right? Let's get right into it. So what you want to do on this particular chart is you want to understand when a day starts. So a day starts with this what? With these blue lines, these blue vertical lines that denote a day. So what you want to do is to understand where price is going well before 9 or well before 1, right? So at this particular point, you can clearly see that we have price moving down at this particular zone and breaks structure at this particular one, at this particular area. What are you going to do? You are going to mark this as your what? As your order block. So this is your order block. What are you going to do? You are going to go for 1 in 2, right? You're going to be risking 1, and you're going to be waiting for price to actually give you a red candle. Then you risk above that particular structure, and you're going to go for 1 in 2 risk to reward ratio. So for you to make remember, for you to make $500, you need to be risking $250 on this particular trade. So from those two models I showed you, $100 you can't risk $250 per trade, and $20,000 you can't risk. Even if you risk $250 a year, the fact that you have to pay this amount, the emotions might get you to overtrade and to revenge trade. So what you want to do is get an account that is risk free, that you can risk $250 on it, and you go for what? You go for 500 each and every day and see what it does. So before I show you all the examples and how you do that, let me just show you an opportunity that you can use, right? So we have Funded Next, right? You can use any prop firm you want, but I prefer Funded Next and I recommend it, right? So what you need here is, number one, you need to get an account of $25,000, right? And what you need to do is you get this account, it's risk-free, you are going to trade. So what you need to do, number one, is to prove that you can trade. That is step one. Step two, you need to make half profit as you made, just to prove that it wasn't luck, right? Then number three, you are now trading with 25,000 and you are getting 80% of that profit, and here on Funded Next you get up to 95%. So these are the rules and these are the targets that you need to hit for you to get this capital, and you just need to pay $200, right? And after getting 25,000, you are going to be refunded your $200, which means that you are going to get this account risk-free. You are just going to be trading risk-free and making your $500 every day risk-free. So what you need to do, get this account, and I don't want to waste your time explaining everything that has to do with Funded Next, because everything is available on their website. What you just need to do, click the link in the description down below and you see all the information you need. Get your $25,000 account and come back here and let's make $500 a day trading forex, right? So let's get back to our chart, right? Remember, I said you are trading from what? From 9 to 2, right? And this trade that you see here, this was around actually 8:45. This was 9, right? You get this trade and you see how it does, right? And another trade that you can see here, you have break of structure, then you have this particular order block, and price comes here, and what are you going to do? You are going to get in there, and your stop loss is just above that candle. Remember, we are not trying to be greedy. We are going for 1 in 2. We want 1 in 2 risk to reward ratio, and in 45 minutes you are done. Right, so this is what you are doing. And if you go next day, remember, we're just looking for one trade a day, so that we don't overtrade. This is happening, and around this time, this is around 10. And what you are going to be doing is very simple. You wait for price to come to this order block at this particular zone, give you a trade. And when it gives you a trade, what are you going to do? You're going to enter. And at this particular point, this is 1, right? This was just consolidating. So after this, we were going to get our trade at this particular zone, right? This particular zone, our stop loss goes above here, and 1 in 2, you remember what we are doing. We're just going for 1 in 2. We're not trying to be greedy here. And in one candle, bam, we make our 2%, right? From 9 to 2, that is your time, and you're just following structure. Right? And remember, you're going to lose some of the trades, but most of the trades you are going to be winning them, which will cover for what? For your losses, right? So this is what we are going to be doing, and this is what I want you to be doing if you want to trade, right? So this does not happen on what? On NASDAQ only. You just have to choose what you want to trade, and I've chosen NASDAQ, but you can apply the same principles on what? On US30. So this is US30, and same time, same everything, right? What are you doing? You wait for a break of structure at this particular zone. We wait for a break of structure, and at this point there is a break of structure here, but before we go up here, there was another break of structure at this particular zone, right? Another break of structure here. And what are you going to do? You're going to enter this trade with what? 1 in 2. And if you enter this trade, as you can see here, what are you going to do? You're going to see that you're just going for 1 in 2. Remember, 1 in 2, and bam, you are done. So you have to choose a trade or a pair that you understand, a pair that can pay you what you need to be paid, right? And remember, we are risking only $250 and making what? And making $500 on this on these particular trades, right? So this is how we are doing, and bam, we are done. In one candle, it's done. It's a done deal. And on this particular one, you see that price went up, and this time it's around 11. So if you are someone who is clever, you can look for these particular trades on both pairs and choose the one with the best structure. So you don't have to do a lot. You just have to look for the best structure, and you go where you want to go, and you are trading like that. You just follow structure. You just cut out the noise and follow structure. You see, this is what we are doing. So if in a week you are guaranteed to find a lot of trades, and look at this is a very beautiful, or like, but the time now, this is 17:30, but remember, we said we want to trade between 9 and 1 before the noise gets in the market. So here is what we are saying. We have this one after this was taken out, and this one is around what? Is around 9. That is our time, and you know what, how we roll. This is 1 in 2, and we are done. Just like that, we are done. And this is how we want to be trading. So if you want to make $500 trading forex, this is the blueprint that I want you to use. Remember what you need to do, the strategy I've given you, and what you need to do now is to get an account from FADNX, $25,200. You get that $200 back. You can use this strategy to actually pass the challenge, and you can use also this strategy to actually get a payout. So after getting this $25,000 plan, what you need to do is you're also getting 15% profit share from the challenge phase again. And after that, you know everything that you need to be doing, and you know how everything is going to go. Profit 1 target, phase 1, phase 2. Phase 1, unlimited time, take as much time as you want. Phase 2, you do likewise again. Overall loss 10%, so you don't have to lose 2,500, which is a lot of money. You have to lose 10 trades in a row, which is 10 days, and that is nearly impossible using this particular strategy. And 5% daily, and you have told yourself you're just going to get one trade, 1% per day, and this is what you are going to do. News, they don't matter. Profit split, you are going to get up to 95%, right? Up to 95%. Minimum trading days, just 5 trading days. First withdrawal is after 21 days. Refundable fee is $199, which means this is risk-free. And if you follow this with discipline, with vigor, you can actually make $500 a day when trading forex. And this is what I wanted to show you guys. I hope this was helpful, and I hope you're going to go through with your plan and reward yourself with a $25,000 account and $500 a day afterwards in profits. I'll see you in the next video. Shocks.